All right, everybody. Welcome back into another episode of the Lesko podcast. Just talking the Super Bowl quick pregame episode. I usually do it. I do it annually with Anthony Howard usually, but he's a Chiefs fan, and they've been in the Super Bowl a lot recently. So I don't think he wanted to come on this year because his team's not in it, and their season ended pretty badly. So, but joined by Aaron Zimmerman once again, NFL fan, and then my dad again. So welcome in. How you guys doing?
Good here.
Yeah,
already
warming up. So
Yep.
much as
Yeah,
it can
so-
be.
Our seasons have already started, Eagles and Steelers fans, for next year, but officially the NFL has not ended until tonight. So, this matchup it's not as exciting as most years, I feel. Watching Pat McAfee all week. What's up, Laver? Which he's got a great show. He does have a great show. I mean, I've said in the past that I think he's kind of annoying, which he kind of is, but he has a great show, man. He's really good at what he does, and he's on Radio Row. That's the best Radio Row show there is, Pat McAfee. And he's been saying all week how a lot of people don't know many people on the teams. And that's true. But I think the Seahawks are going to win. But what do you, Dad? What do you think about the game?
I did some stat checking here. Let me go here. I'll just go down to these. Offense versus defense. Okay, Seahawks, Patriots, offense. Average points 28 almost each. Total yards per game 362 Seahawks, 391 Patriots. Passing 239 Seahawks, 262 Patriots. Rushing yards per game 123 versus 128. A time of possession almost right on 30 and 31. Third down percentage completion 39% for Seahawks, 42 for Patriots. Defense, I'm a defensive guy. Seahawks 17 points per game, 18 Patriots. Pretty even. Total yards allowed per game 285 for the Seahawks, 295 for the Patriots. Passing yards allowed 193.9 Seahawks, 193.5 Patriots. Rushing yards allowed per game 91 for the Seahawks, 101 for Patriots. Here's what it's coming down to: sacks and interceptions. Sacks for the Seahawks 47, Patriots 35. Interceptions, Seahawks 18, Patriots 10. So those two stats, I think, going to sway the Seahawks to win, according to the stats. But that's what I like, defense. So that's a lot.
Yeah. The Seahawks defense is, I believe, they're number one, right, Aaron?
I think statistically the Texans might have been one.
Okay.
No, Broncos might have been one. It was pretty
Okay.
close. No, sorry. Browns, I think, ended up one. Then it was like Texans, Eagles, Broncos were all like really close together. And then the Seahawks were right there somewhere too. Like there was a lot of good defenses this year.
There was.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. That was exciting to watch those playoffs. Those defenses are
Yep.
really good. Who beat us? Denver? No.
So I think it's Seahawks are sixth, and then offensive, and then the Patriots are they're down there defensive wise. Where the heck are they?
Sacks, they're eighth. Seahawks are eighth. Patriots are 22nd in sacks. Interceptions, Seahawks are fifth. Patriots are 22nd. So
total yards, it was the Texans that were number one.
Okay.
I think points against, I forget, points per game. Seattle was first in points per game. I was going to say they were first in something. So
Yeah, and then total offense, the Seahawks are
total offense
also. Let me see here.
7.
The Patriots offensively are actually they're actually higher than the Seahawks. So the Seahawks defense is, to me, got to be the difference in the game.
Okay.
I mean, you know, I just don't think that the Patriots are, as a complete team, going to be able to do a whole lot against the Seahawks, but we'll see. But I think the Seahawks are the best team in the league right now. I mean, they're hands down. I think they're the best team in the league.
Like the other thing there was their schedules. I know the feeling has been that in general the teams in the NFC have been better than the teams in the AFC as a whole. And then Seattle actually had a pretty good schedule, a pretty tough schedule as it went.
Yeah.
Whereas mostly just because the NFC, the West was just really tough this year. Like, so they played, 4 games against the Niners and the and the Rams, and they managed to win out of that group. So, whereas the Patriots were playing in the NFC North and the NFC East, but the AFC North, sorry, but they really didn't like. You had the Jets, wow. You had the Bills, who were kind of down, like they weren't as good as they have been, and then you had the Dolphins, who they're the Dolphins. So, so it just implied that the implication is that the Seahawks have been playing tougher teams while producing those numbers than the Patriots have. So, and I think I kind of agree with it. Yeah, I believe Seattle is the better team, but not to say the Pats aren't a very good team.
Well, the thing is, like, first of all, the NFL it's hard to win in the NFL, period. But, the big story is the Patriots' easy schedule. So I don't know. I that is true, and I think that ultimately does make them not as good as the Seahawks. The Seahawks have had a better schedule throughout the year, but I think the Seahawks hands down, they're the best team in the league. And the fact that they are in this game, it just solidifies that. But I think overall they're the best team in the league. Now, the best team doesn't always make it to the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl. I mean, there's countless examples of the best team not winning the Super Bowl. Steelers, for example, in 2010, 2011, they lost to the Packers. The Steelers were a better team. They just got beat in that game. But I do think that the Seahawks are the best team, and the Patriots' schedule, young quarterback in Drake May. They have Ramondre Stevenson as their running back, I think. They don't really have that many playmakers on the Patriots that I think it's just going to be a little too much for the Patriots. I think the Seahawks end up winning. I think Jackson Smith and Jigba will have a good game. They're down to 1 running back now, Kenneth Walker, because the other one was hurt. Charbonnet, and he pretty much helped them beat us this year, the Steelers, at home. So
very good.
Yeah, yes, he is. I just think overall the Seahawks are the better team, and I think they're going to win pretty convincingly. Like we said last night, 31-17. So, Thomas, what's up? Steelers fan here. Yep. Yeah, exactly. That's another point, Thomas. Thank you for reminding me. Thomas always comes with Thomas reads our minds. Yeah, they can't win tonight because if they do, they pass us in rings, the Patriots, and that would really suck. And I said last night too, I said, I'd rather see between Ohio State and Patriots, who do you want to see lose more? Well, tomorrow the Patriots or today the Patriots because they could pass us in rings. That would be horrible. And if they do win, they're beating a good Seattle team. So I think Seattle wins.
Yeah, they'll have earned it if they win. Yeah, for sure.
They did fall apart, against the Packers. That was 2011, Thomas. That was the 2010 season.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. That was my senior year of high school. So my sophomore year, we won. my 7th grade year we won, and then my senior year we lost. And then my senior year of college, we were watching the Seahawks and the Patriots, and they picked that ball off at the end. And that was crazy. That was crazy. That was my senior year of college. We were in an apartment complex, and I think it was Campus Tower we were in. It's really high. It's 9 stories tall. And we had the doors open and people were on the porch, and we were watching in this girl's apartment, and you heard the whole block just like, oh, like you heard everyone react to the interception. It was crazy, Yeah,
I couldn't believe they did that. I hope that Mr. McDonald has done his due diligence on tape and goes, run the ball. Opportunity for Seahawks fans here to wash clean that injustice in their mind. So.
Yeah. That was a terrible play call, obviously. Marshawn Lynch was an absolute freak. He was the definition of a bulldozer that year. And my goodness, man. You just run him there, you have a ring.
For sure they get it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Marshawn Lynch, literally, it would take probably 5-6 guys to take him down.
Yeah.
And dude, he got him down to like the half-yard line, and then they threw the ball. Like, that's crazy. You do a QB sneak, you're in.
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully they get some redemption tonight. That'd be cool. Mike Vrabel's a great coach. I have a lot of respect for him, an Ohio and Patriots guy, so an enemy to us totally, but he's the man. Drake May, I think, is a pretty good quarterback. Ramondre Stevenson is a pretty good running back. Is it Diggs? Diggs is on the Patriots as well. And Mike McDonald, I mean, I have a lot of respect for him too, man. 2 first-year coaches. Like they're both in their first season as coaches for their teams.
Yeah, he's a good coach. I like him a lot.
Yeah. And I think McDonald, man, they're going to start a new dynasty, if you will.
Yeah.
And Sam Darnold, man, he's great. Probably the biggest comeback player of all time in the NFL. Great turnaround, and he's doing very good. He almost made it last year with the Vikings. They should have. They probably should have gone all the way. They lost in the first round, but then he comes to a completely different team and does the same thing, even better, and goes to the Super Bowl. So if he wins tonight, then I think that question mark of Sam Darnold, the it factor, having it in big games, I think it's going to go away totally. If you win a Super Bowl, man, like as a starting quarterback, that pretty much puts all that to bed. So, except for Trent Dilfer. Trent Dilfer,
oh man, he's a war hero, dude.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yep.
Good old Trent.
So, Dad, you guys, either one, what are your thoughts?
Well, personally, let me see, coaching staff, quarterbacks coach, Andrew Janocko.
Yep.
He's from back where I grew up. His dad was a high school coach. He always went deep into the playoffs every year. So his son's on there. He's a quarterbacks coach. As far as who's going to show up tonight, I mean, it's always a national championship, Super Bowl. Who's going to show up and play? When the Steelers lost their playoff game, the offensive line stayed on the bus or something. They weren't there. I don't know what happened. Special teams was there, defense was there, but the offensive line didn't show up. So that's kind of why we lost. So it's a long week. It's a long 2 weeks. These guys are tired. A lot of interviews and stuff like that. So it's going to come down to who shows up, no matter how good you are. So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah. Steelers, a lot of iconic wins. We lead in rings. We're one of the leaders. 2005, that was a great game. Big Ben never did good in Super Bowls. He never played well in Super Bowls. But great game. 08 was very exciting. Came down to the last play, and that's the 2 greatest plays, in my opinion, in Super Bowl history are in that same game. 08, the toe tap touchdown and the interception by Debo went back 112 yards.
Mm-hmm.
That play was crazy, man.
Yeah.
And then 2011 heartbreaker. So, but yeah, go ahead, Aaron.
No, I think the lineup situation favors Seattle. It's probably going to be Seattle, but at the same time, you never know. Like the things you can't know from outside, you don't know. Maybe half the team in Seattle just came down with the flu in the last 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea, and they wouldn't tell us if they did, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's always X factors. Milton Williams has been here before. He made some pretty big plays in last year's Super Bowl. So, he's a guy to watch out for too. But, we'll see what happens. But I do think the game's going to be similar to last year's Super Bowl, and then I think it's going to be decided a lot on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Who wins in the trenches?
Yeah. Now, sometimes those can be a little deceiving because a lot of times the secondary will make things happen at the line of scrimmage. So, like, if you have a really great secondary and you can cover for 6 seconds instead of 3 to 4, then that's coverage sack, and it's hard to tell the difference sometimes between coverage sack and clear, victory on the line of scrimmage. So, and I will say, if it comes to coverage, then I feel really good about Seattle because I think Seattle's secondary is meaningfully better than the Patriots secondary. But on the line of scrimmage, the Pats defensive line is actually pretty darn good. And it would just come down to, guys like Gray Zabel for Seattle. How are they handling things on the offensive line? Is the communication good? Are they handing off? Milton Williams is a guy you got to deal with. Like, that guy wrecks games. We know that firsthand in Philly. So I think they're going to need like chip help. And that's where I guess not having Zach Charbonnet out there does hurt because Charbonnet is a bigger, tougher dude. He's a little bit more physical than Walker is. Walker's more of a shifty type back. And that's where you could get into some trouble if you're Seattle, is if you're forced to double team Milton Williams, or you're not chipping him well, you're not getting good secondary assistance. If Darnold gets pressured, he does make mistakes. And so he's prone to throwing interceptions. Has he gotten past that? Have they figured it out? Because he's been really good lately. Like, he's been tearing it up in the playoffs. So has he figured that out? Or is this, is there a case where the Pats get enough pressure to make that happen again? And if so, then it could turn into a dogfight. Like, that door is definitely there. There is a world where the Pats win this. It's just the Seahawks should win on paper. But and like I said, if all things being equal, I'd take the Seahawks by 2 touchdowns, which is what I'm doing. But all things may not be equal, right? So
yeah, Janoko, to go back to what Dad was saying, Clearfield kid. I was a couple years away from playing against him, but his dad was a longtime coach, and we call him Joe Paterno like coaches around this area. We've got Gaywin Stoker, one of my coaches, longtime coach, coached some of my family. Janoko and Tyrone, coach, Dad.
Franco.
John Franco. So those are, and then who's the dude in Jersey Shore? What's his name?
Yeah, I think he moved. Yeah, he was at Bellefonte, right? He went to South Williamsport and turned that program around. Janoko got released from Altoona and went to Tyrone. His first year, he won a state title. So
Franco?
Yeah, he's really good.
You talk about Franco, right?
Franco, yeah.
Tom Gravish is another great coach around here.
Gravish, yeah, big good.
Gaywin Stoker product, played under Gaywin Stoker. So, yeah, there's a lot of good coaches, but Andrew is his son, Tim's, and he's been a coach. He played at Pitt, and he's worked his way up through. But yeah, he's been in the he's been in the NFL for some time, and now he's in the Super Bowl. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, they have him down there. It's 13 years at Seattle. So wow, I didn't know he was there that long.
Yeah, he's but he was other places before that, I believe.
Yeah. I'm not sure where, but that's just exciting for Clearfield County. So
Yep,
Yeah, that's cool.
absolutely.
just
Yeah,
like
and
we had a kicker that he went to down the road here, Mark. Mill Hall, Lockhaven, Central Mountain.
Robbie Gold.
Yeah.
Oh, Robbie, yeah.
He was 15 miles down the road here. So
Right.
that was really exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, we just lose.
Well,
He's been having issues with his computer lately.
What else was I going to say?
My bad.
Oh, there you go. Cool. Yeah, Mark Senior. I'm curious because Thomas asked this too. What's your favorite? What was the best Super Bowl you ever watched?
Oh, it's got to be in the 70s.
Yeah, that was gonna be the next
Steel
question.
Curtain. Steel Curtain was unbelievable.
Steel Curtain
I
game?
mean, oh my gosh, they gave me headaches. They hit them so hard. What was 79? That comes to my mind. I don't know.
It used to be taken out in stretchers and stuff, but yeah, we'll talk about favorite Super Bowl and then favorite Super Bowl commercial.
All right.
But yeah, Dad, did you say in the 70s?
70s, we won like how many Super Bowls in the 70s? Under Coach Knoll. Probably all of them. Every one they won. 4 in the 70s?
Yeah, they didn't lose one. Yeah, they went back to back, gap year, back to back. So
I remember we played did we play the Dolphins, I think, one year, and I think we ended up losing or something. But I grew up in the 70s. I was, teenager, and that whole 70s, that was all 4 of them were my favorites. So it's been a long time. So it was just unbelievable to watch that defense. They were you got away with stuff back in the 70s that you would get fined today and probably lose two games because you were out of bounds like 5 yards and they were still kicking you in the ribs, and they didn't throw flags back then. They just
you'd literally be in jail probably for half the stuff. But
Joe Green, yeah. So
yeah, I've heard like my art teacher in high school told me a story where Jack Lambert, he tackled a Browns guy got tackled out of bounds. He was like literally like by the wall of the stands, and Jack Lambert came flying over and started kicking him in the ribs.
Oh yeah.
Like
you don't see that.
Yeah, today. That's what they did.
Things were different.
Yeah.
That would have been the Boz era too, when Brian Bosworth was terrorizing people over at the Raiders, right?
Yeah. Raiders and Steelers was the most vicious games I've ever seen.
Yeah, those were
I mean, just like Pitt and Penn State, it was just ferocious. It was ugly. It was
Thomas Dwight Clark was Thomas Dwight Clark wasn't in the Super Bowl, I don't think, right? The Dwight Clark catch. That was the NFC title game against the Cowboys.
I think that was the NFC title game, yeah.
Yeah. But real quick, one other coach that I wanted to mention, Mike Patine, Jr. and Senior. One coach at Central Bucks West, one coach at North Penn High School. Mike Patine was the head coach at North Penn. He was the head coach of the Browns when Johnny Manziel got drafted. I believe he's still in the NFL, but that guy worked his way up from high school. And Mike Patine Sr., he's one of the most legendary coaches ever, let alone in Pennsylvania. And ESPN, it's on YouTube. ESPN did a documentary on it back in 1999. So go watch that. I think it's called The Season. It was a great documentary. But I forget the one kid's name, the running back for Central Bucks West. But man, he was a tank. But yeah. Aaron, favorite Super Bowl?
Well, mine's probably got to be 2017. Big Dick Nick.
Yep.
That was still one of the funniest things. And we had obviously, for 14 years or so been waiting for revenge on the Pats. So that was beautiful that we got them while they still had Brady, and we beat them with our backup quarterback. And so I don't think I'll ever forget that. And it was our first Super Bowl. So being around for that. Obviously, there's a lot of Eagles fans who suffered a lot longer than I did on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I only had to live with it for 1991 till, so I only had to wait like 25 years for a Super Bowl. About 25 to 30 years for a Super Bowl. Most of the Phillies fans had to wait a lot longer. So, but
yeah.
But that one was very sweet. That was sort of the icing on the cake. If I had to pick one that wasn't like my own team kind of bias, that's a tough one. Honestly, that one with the Chiefs and the Niners a couple of years ago was pretty crazy. The OT.
Mm-hmm.
That was a pretty crazy Super Bowl. So that would probably be pretty high on my list. But there's a lot of good ones. Like, I still think probably the most impactful to me was the Titans Rams in 2000. The 1 yard short. That was crazy. I think it was Kevin Dyson caught the ball 1 yard short, and that was it. Game over. Like, dang, gone.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so that was probably way up there. That and the Broncos Packers in 1996 was also a crazy Super Bowl. That was a lot of fun.
Okay.
But,
yeah. Well, obviously yours would be 2017 because that was your first one, and that's awesome. That was a milestone. That was a good Patriots team they beat. Matt Patricia, they showed him up.
Yeah.
My favorite would be the 05 Steelers because, well, I mean, the best Super Bowl ever, I think, is the 08 Steelers. Like, in terms of what happened, the pick six by 99-yard pick six, the toe tap touchdown at the end. I mean, that was probably the best one ever, and I've heard many people say that.
That was Santonio Holmes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. And
the 99-yard pick was what, Harrison?
Yep. James Harrison.
Yeah, he had to go in an oxygen tank after that.
Yeah.
Wow. Poor guy. Holy crap. Well,
and they were in Arizona too, that dry heat, that Arizona dry heat.
Thank God he didn't die. That's all I was hoping.
Yeah. But the way he almost got knocked out of bounds. Larry Fitzgerald was chasing him down. Guys were getting knocked out of bounds. And he rolled into the end zone on top of Larry Fitzgerald.
Yeah. I remember that.
He didn't fall in. He rolled in. It was crazy.
Yep. He was out of oxygen. He was he didn't have anything left. Wow.
Yeah, and then Tomlin said he went up to him after. He was holding him. He's like, James, how you feeling? He's like, I'm tired, boss. And then he was on oxygen for the whole halftime. Because if he doesn't take it in, the half's over. So he picked it off.
He had to put it in. Yeah.
Halftime ran out when he was running. So if he doesn't get in, it's done. But he just rolled in. I mean, man, I remember when that happened. I almost broke a door.
I remember that. Oh my gosh. He went right side. Yep, I remember. Wow.
But 05 Steelers is my favorite because that was the first one I saw in my lifetime. They had the Big Ben got a touchdown, even though I don't think he really did, but he did the QB sneak. Fast Willie Parker ran the still Super Bowl record 75-yard touchdown. If you guys haven't seen that highlight, watch Willie Parker's run the Super Bowl. The safety had an angle on him. He broke physics, and he still ran right past him. 75 yards, and then the reverse wide receiver touchdown pass to Hines Ward, the MVP. That was a crazy throw. Man, that was a great throw.
Remember that play.
Now, Antoine, he was a quarterback in college, but, dude, that throw was he had more touchdown passes than Big Ben, and he threw better than Ben did that night. But that was my favorite one. Dad, your favorite one is in the 70s, or
all of them in the 70s? Yeah, it's just the defense was
steel curtain.
Yeah, that was a decade.
Absolutely,
hands down.
And then Neil O'Donnell. First of all, Drew Aller throwing that interception against Notre Dame. You said I was trying to dirt the ball.
I remember that.
I called him Neil O'Donnell Jr. because Neil O'Donnell threw 2 interceptions to
that
him.
hurt. Oh my, yeah, I remember that now. Thanks.
I remember growing up, Uncle Adam, he always said, he threw it right to him. He threw it right to him.
He did. He did. I don't know what he was looking at. It wasn't even.
It wasn't
over.
even
It was
close. Like it
it
was
was
so
like-
bad.
What? Who paid you, man? It's like we had it wrapped up, and holy crap! Ugh. I remember
All right.
that now.
Favorite Super Bowl commercial?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
You know,
3.
they had one with the one with Mean Joe, the Coke commercial.
Yeah.
That was actually a really good one. I remember. I thought that
That
was
was-
like that one's not like funny or anything, but that one was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the Hall of Fame. That show they have the greatest Super Bowl commercials of all time,
is it?
Hall of Fame edition.
Ah.
The puppy
Puppy.
love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
Puppy
Budweiser.
Love. Yeah, that's the Budweiser one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That made the Hall of Fame.
I like the Star Wars one where the guy dresses up like Darth Vader.
The kid.
Yeah. And his
Oh,
dad
yeah,
comes
that one's
home and
creepy.
clicks the car on and off, and the kid's just like going berserk. I like that one. I hope that makes it to the Hall of Fame. There. Yeah. That's
There's a Mean Joe. Yeah, that's a classic. Yeah, yeah. That one I always liked. That and Terry Tate, office linebacker. That was the
Yeah.
other one. That one always made me laugh.
Terry Tate. That's probably my favorite one, honestly.
Yeah.
Man, that was funny. That was
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, I love the office linebacker ones. They were good.
But Terry Tate is probably my favorite, even though when I don't remember it at the time, because that was what 2003 or 4.
It was early 2000s. Yeah, I want to say that was actually on the. I think that was the Panthers Patriots Super Bowl?
Panthers. Yeah, it was
Yeah, I think that was
Patriots,
the first time
Panthers.
I saw that one.
Because
Yeah,
when they
that one's
when they
good.
show the commercials in the years, I try to remember who played that year.
Yeah.
You know, like '96, the Steelers were in it. That's when the Pepsi guy or the Coke guy dropped all the Pepsi cans.
Yeah.
yeah. That's a good one too.
That is a good
Yeah.
one.
He puts it back in the shelf. There it is. Hall of Fame here, baby. Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
good.
That was
Especially if you
classic.
have young kids, you know,
Yeah.
anybody can say, yeah, that's our, you know, that's like so and so, you know.
Yeah.
But what else were you saying?
The Terry Tate office linebackers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That hurts, man. I look like a steel curtain.
He's just throwing people everywhere. I love that one. That one's a classic.
Oh, that looked like Ray Lewis. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear it?
No, I just see it.
Oh. Hall of Fame or no?
I think
I
that
don't
one
think
could
so. Should be.
That's probably too violent. Oh my gosh.
be.
I don't know why it's not playing the sound. I can hear it in my headphone.
Probably just the audio out. But yeah, I think those would be like my favorite ones.
Okay.
There were some other good ones. There was Allstate commercials got to blend together, but they had some pretty funny Allstate ones that they did around the Super Bowl. I think the flagpole one was very funny. The Allstate
The one,
where
yeah.
it's the one where he's the flag holding on and he's flying on the back of a guy's truck heading to game day.
Yeah.
And then he lets go and smashes into someone's windshield. That one made me laugh.
This was my favorite one for a while. It was so funny. Pepsi Max. This was the Patriots Giants when the Patriots were undefeated. I remember this one. This one made me laugh
This
so
was
hard.
2011.
Dude, why can't I get my sound to come through? That's so weird.
The other one is Budweiser when they kicked the football or whatever. Budweiser, the horses are lined up against each other.
Oh yeah, when they did,
And
yeah,
they
they
crossed
were,
the back
they
and
did
kicked
the
it.
line.
Yeah, that's a good one.
When was that? That one was
Oh,
pretty old too. I can't
That was
remember.
way back. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this one? I didn't see this.
This is
thing.
Pepsi Max. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to play this so you guys can hear it. Let me know if you can hear this. Hear it?
No.
All right. I'll just play it.
Take your.
Yeah. I think I
iPod.
remember it. I see it a little bit. I like vaguely remember this.
Is that?
Oh, you switched
In
to
the
audio. I do. Okay, I do remember this. Ow, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That one must be. That one's not that old, right? When was that?
It's on the bottom there.
Oh, I
It
didn't
shows
see
you
it.
what year it is. I didn't see it.
Oh. Hey, Mark, you got your audio swapped. Can't hear you.
You're muted, Mark. You're muted.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Actually, I've only vaguely remembered that one.
Oh, that was a good one, man. He hits that light and gets
Yeah, this is the
Here we go.
this is the one I'm talking about, the head bobbing one. They
Okay,
acted like they
yeah,
were
I
in
do
the
remember
booth.
this one because I remember Troy Aikman and him on there. Yeah.
I don't remember this one.
This would have been what, mid 2000s?
2007. Patriots,
okay.
Giants.
Yeah.
That's when Pepsi had they were putting caffeine in it. It was called Pepsi Max. Like it was more caffeine, I guess. Or
I guess it was. I never liked it. I always thought it was worse than the regular.
yeah, I don't think I ever had it.
Yeah. They tried all kinds of weird stuff.
But yeah, my favorites has to be Terry Tate. I mean, that was
the office linebacker always had me in stitches.
But they're always so like shocking when you see them because they're new and you know it just pops up on your screen like any other commercial. But then it's like this short clip of like it's usually funny. That's what the Super Bowl commercials are. They're usually funny.
Yeah, they try to make.
Well, yeah, one they had a case of beer. They threw it out to the airplane, and somebody jumped out for it without a parachute on.
Yeah, he ran down and he like jumped through.
Yeah, he jumped out of the plane for the beer.
Yeah, hopefully somebody came up with some good ones for this year. Last couple of years,
been a
there
while.
wasn't any that like really stood out to me.
It's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah. Was that the Super Bowl, the airplane one, Dad?
I think it's probably a Budweiser. Yeah, it was a Super Bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, here it is.
What are they advertising?
I think it's Coors Light.
Bud Light. Oh, it's Bud Light. Bud Light.
Bud Light.
Yeah, I do actually remember this. Yeah.
The pilot, I think.
This is the pilot.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Man.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, Dad, do you have a favorite one? The airplane one? Is that yours or
probably that one or Darth Vader, the kid? Yeah,
the Darth Vader one's really good.
Darth Vader, yep. There were some other ones that were on the other night, but I can't remember. They were really funny.
Yeah,
my bad on the audio.
I think
guys.
wasn't one of the most famous commercials of all time. Wasn't that Apple commercial? The old,
1984.
Was that not? I think that was a Super Bowl commercial. Originally.
Yeah,
I think it came on during the Super Bowl first.
So Apple 1984, Puppy Love, and Mean Joe, they're all in the Hall of Fame. Those are the only ones in the
they
Hall
were
of
Super
Fame.
Bowl commercials. I was gonna say.
Just 3
Yep.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah, because they must have just started doing it. But yeah, this is Apple
Yeah,
1984.
that's the infamous
Okay.
Apple one. Yep.
Now, if you think about it, like back then, a computer like that's unbelievable. 1984,
1980s.
Yeah.
There were very new things then.
very ahead of its time. Like that commercial was so just groundbreaking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Didn't they still have the big white computers back then? 84.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, how long? Like that was the first, I think, Apple computer, right? That was the first
Mac
one.
one. Yeah, the Mac one.
Yeah.
Or advertising. We had a Mac 2 when I was a kid. That was my first computer.
Okay.
Ironically,
have
I'm not a
dial-up.
Mac person now. But things were different.
We used to have dial-up back in the day. Man, that was.
Yep. Dial up.
Yeah, lived on
If
dial.
I tried to do that with the podcast now, man, that would we'd never be on here.
Good luck
No.
with that.
Yeah.
I remember like the early. You remember like
Thanks,
back when
Thomas.
signing day still mattered in college, and they would have like the early like
Yep.
kids picking with the hats thing, and it would be really grainy and hardly running.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Well, I remember like back in the day when Dion was in the draft, and he's sitting there, and he's sitting there with his family on the couch, and I forget what the haircut he had. I think it was a perm or something. His haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he always said it always looked wet, but it wasn't. It was dry. But he's sitting there with his shades on. He's like, they're gonna if Detroit drafts me, they're gonna have to put me on layaway. Like he pretty much told him, don't draft me because I'm gonna ask for too much money. So
he was a handful, man. You think he'll still be at
yeah.
Colorado after next year? I have wonders about that.
I mean, due to his health.
Well, either due to his health or because things have just gone downhill there, right?
You know, the Browns don't have a coach yet, right?
Yeah, I think they do.
I thought they hired somebody. Did they hire?
They hired didn't they hire the guy from the Ravens? No?
Yeah, they hired the Ravens, one of the
Todd
Ravens
Monken.
coordinators.
Or DC or something? Yeah.
So I think a big reason why he's not taking an NFL job right now, which he probably could, especially with the Browns because his son's there, I think it's his health. So I think, unfortunately, which sucks because you don't want him to go down due to health, but I think his health is gonna. Yeah.
I mean, he looks healthy for what he's going through. But
yeah, he's had a lot of.
What's his son? Is his son a senior or junior?
No. Oh no. Shadur's in. He's playing for the Browns now.
Yeah.
rookie.
What's the other one though?
Oh yeah. What's his other kid?
I think
He's still at Colorado.
Not Shadur, but it's I can't remember his name, but he's in the NFL too. He got kicked out.
Yeah.
He got cut from a team because he punched a guy on the field.
Yeah, he needs to be on defense. What's he playing?
Which I think we need more of that, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, fair enough.
Good grief. What time does the game start? 6:30, right?
Yeah, by the time it's all done though, probably 7.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
so
they have like all these concerts and they have these people singing and they have all these, intros with celebrities, and it's like, man, just play the game. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Like if you're a player, man, you cannot get Shiloh, yeah. If you're a player, man, you cannot get caught up in that stuff. Like all week you get interviewed.
That's what I mean. 2 weeks.
It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a girl named Coco Jones singing.
Yeah, I'll be real with you. I don't think I've actually known the Super Bowl halftime show people who are actually doing it. You can tell I'm getting old. I don't think I've known the name of any of them for the last 7 years. I'm like, oh, who
that is. Bad Bunny's doing it, right? I don't know who Bad Bunny is.
Okay. That's what I remember. Somebody said that, and I was like, okay.
But The wife of the widow of Charlie Kirk, she's doing a halftime show too, but I don't know what
Yeah.
channel that's on.
Oh,
So,
is she? Oh wow,
that-
really?
That's an
That's what I'm
alternate.
gonna watch.
Yeah, what is that on though?
It's on Rumble, OAN, I think YouTube as well, Aaron.
Okay,
Turning
so
Point USA halftime show, Kid Rock and
Yeah.
all them. That's what I'm gonna watch.
Okay,
That's right.
I
Yep,
mean,
I did hear
I
about
don't
that.
watch. I don't usually watch it. You know, the last Super Bowl halftime show I think I watched was, well, the Rolling Stones in 2005, the Steelers. That was the Rolling Stones. And then Michael Jackson, he had a good one back in the day. Now I wasn't alive then, I don't think, but no, I was like one. But there are some good ones, like when you have those classic bands. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers was in 2008.
I was gonna say
Right?
that's probably the last
No,
one
I'm
I
sorry.
remember. I remember like Tom
2009.
Petty being on one.
Bruce was it
Bruce
Bruce
Springsteen
Springsteen
did
was
one.
2009 the Steelers? I think it must have been Bruce. Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
I was gonna say I know that like right around there, they did like Tom Petty and Bruce Springsteen in pretty close proximity to each other.
yeah.
I think those were the last ones that I really paid attention to who it was.
I mean, the one a couple years ago was Lady Gaga, I think, and it got a lot of notoriety because it was like so weird. Like
Yeah, they're just hard to follow.
they overdo it, man. Like they overdo it. Put in every national anthem, get a hologram of Whitney Houston, put her on the field, and let her sing it every single year.
Yeah, you can
That's
see
it.
that now, right?
We have holograms, just do it. Put her on the
Yeah.
field, have her sing it, and that's it. No one else gets to sing it ever. Just
Well,
Whitney
usually
Houston.
the best ones are when they go get somebody who does it professionally for like an orchestra or something.
Mhm.
Not somebody you would know, but those are usually the best ones. 'Cause
Yeah,
those
yeah.
people are like actually good singers because they can't just ride their name to get fame, right? Like they had to be awesome at their job first.
Yeah, but I've
Yeah.
heard some really good ones at high school events like soccer, football. I mean, those teenagers, they got the voice. But
Yeah.
wow.
Brooke Fisher, she's a pretty well-known girl around this area. I graduated with her in high school. Really nice girl. She's special needs, and she
She is down.
she sung she sung the national
Sweet girl.
anthem at the spring game the one year for Penn State, and she did really good. I mean,
Yeah. Awesome
Yeah.
parents. Yep. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's like it's crazy, man. And Ben, my brother, he sings. He has a band. He could sing the national anthem. He'd probably do the electric guitar national anthem. That's what I would want him to do.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
Yeah, electric guitar. That's my favorite national anthem. The electric guitar. That's my favorite one. But all right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the mix-up on the audio. I was trying to pull some stuff up.
Score
But, I
predictions?
Yeah, 31-17 for me, Seahawks.
Wait, let me write that down. Okay.
Aaron?
Aaron?
Yeah, I'm the same. 30.
Same?
I'm thinking either 31-17 or 28-14.
Okay, I'm going to go. Each one scores 3 touchdowns. Each one kicks 2 field goals, but Seattle gets a pick 6 and a fumble 6 to make it 41-27.
Ooh, live score. All right.
Okay.
Interesting.
Say that again.
41-27.
Yeah, 41-27. Three touchdowns each, 2 field goals each, and then Seattle gets a pick 6 and a fumble 6 on defense.
Wow. Yeah, I think I had Seattle 1 defensive touchdown myself.
Okay.
It'll be interesting to see. Hopefully, Darnold doesn't turn that backwards and give the Patriots 2 touchdowns.
Who shows up? It's who
That's
shows
how
up.
I can see. I was like, the only way I can see the Pats winning convincingly would be if Darnold just melts down.
I've seen a Super Bowl where I don't know who it was. LA maybe. The linemen are coming off the field. It's like overtime, and he says, "Come on, get out there." He said, "I don't have anything left, coach." 310 pound, been playing for what, an hour, over an hour. They don't have anything left, so it's who
6
shows
months
up.
into it.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the comments, Thomas, Lavery. I think that was it. Lavery and Thomas. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll be on probably Tuesday for Penn State, and I will do some recruiting at some point with Aaron and Brett again. But have a fun Super Bowl. Be safe, and I hope the Seahawks win.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out.
Dad, thanks for coming on. Aaron, thanks for coming on. See you guys.
Have a good one.